your food. Go on. Yes. Go and get your food. Go on. Pardon me. Oh. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountaintop and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. By his grace. sit still, walking back and forth. Oh, you're still eating? Oh, my bad. You still getting some food? Yeah, yes, I love you too. Chicken, you got chicken? Go and get your chicken, go on. Go on. Don't stand there looking at me, you do. Go and get your chicken, go on. Marlo, go get your food. Don't be a dev. No. Go and get your food. Go on, beat it. God's work. We've done dog's work, get lost. Go on. No. This one goes out to all you girls in, but I mean Men in Black. Men in Black. Pretending. There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he's a stranger. With every move that he makes, there's another chance he takes. Odds are he won't flip-flop into my world. To all the fake flat earthers pretending there's a 24-hour sun in the South Pole. Secret agent man. To all the fake globe earthers pretending there's a 24-hour sun in the South Pole. Secret agent man. Oh, they're giving you some estrogen and a double mastectomy. Wearing pretty faces that you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Not your mind. Be careful what you say. Keep yourself away. Odds are you won't flip-flop into my world. To all the fake effing Masonic, Freemasonic freaks in the world. Secret agent man. To all the Shriners, Rosicrucians and Jesuits that are sporting the wrong skeletons. Secret agent man. Oh, they're giving you a facelift, but they take away your soul. Swinging on the Riviera one day, lying on the Bombay on the next day. I don't let the wrong word slip when you're kissing those flip-flop lips. Ugh. You copied me. Odds are you won't flip-flop me to my world. To the schoolgirl called Amanda, who gave me a love bite. Secret agent man. Who married a Premier League footballer called Jack Lester, 2 first names. Secret agent girl. Oh, they're giving you some estrogen and a double mastectomy. Well, that one goes out to all you flip-flops. You lying scumbags. Let's sing another one. How you doing? Did you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? I did. Push Peter. I've got hiccups. There's a good tradition of love and hate. Standing by the fire. I've got burps. Burps and hiccups. I've got them both at the same time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've got windies. Can someone come and pat me on the back, please? There we go. Try again. There's a good tradition of love and hate. Standing by the fireside. There's a good tradition of love and hate. Standing by the fireside. Pray before Father's calling you. You still feel safe inside. Mars to cloud. Brothers are calling you. You still feel safe inside. Oh, was this so good? Was this yesterday? Was this true for you? Was all the rest of taking time? You didn't live a life. And though the rain may fall, your father's calling you still feel safe inside. Though the miles to cloud, brothers ignoring you still feel safe inside. Oh, was this? Oh no. Oh, was this solo? Was this yesterday? Was this true for you? Was all the rest of the ticket time? It didn't leave a lot for you. And it didn't leave a lot for you. Where's me Country Roads? I haven't sung that for ages. Let's sing Country Roads. Country roads, take me home to them place. In the club style, of course. I belong West Virginia, mountain mama, country roads, take me home. As if that's not coming up, Country Roads. Country roads, take me home. Anytime today, Google. I press return, didn't I? I bloody well did. Nothing's happening, folks. Oh, there we go. Maybe. No? No, computer's absolutely logged up. Do you know what? It might be this music window that's slowing everything down. I wonder if it is. No, I'm sure I shut it before. And it didn't do nothing. Did nothing, mate. Anytime today. Oh my gosh, that really is lagging. I can't even move the screen. Don't you wish you'd never searched it now? Oh, there it is. Take Me Home, Country Roads. Right, let's try that one. It's got 22,000 views. Is there a second fret? That's alright, because I play nearly all my songs in the second fret. It's the only key I can sing in. If I was in the Goonies, it got to that keyboard bit, I'd be screwed. She's got the one note. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to the water. What does that mean? She's never had a bath. Dark and dusty, painted like the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, oh no, the bridge. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home already. Driving down the road, I get this feeling, dang it, that I should have been home. Oh, yesterday, oh, yesterday. Give it some, Albie. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road. Little Joni Denver. She was a little grandma, wasn't she, John Denver? She's got one of them really wide faces for a woman. Not a wide face, a wide mouth.
John Denver. Got a face like a frog. Like an Amazonian tree frog. Country roads, take me home to the place. Come on, open that bloody screen. There we go. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. Joe P. You're listening twice. Hey, little low at the underdogs on top. I'm gonna shine until my heart stops. Go ahead and MVP. Black is MVP. I ain't going nowhere. I'm Mr. Pop Joe P. On the grill of my low rider. Guns on both sides. Ride a boat, go wild. I'll fight for. I kill for the song. I'm gonna do it. True meaning of a ghost ride, I get. 10 G's will take me. Gotta out of Air Forces. Believe me, homie. I'm guessing that's in LA. One to remember. Marcy, where was I? Dang it, I've lost myself on the auto cue. Teach me, take me bloody eyes off the screen. There we go. I stay strapped like I see the banging in the little rock. Got killed for his vibe. This time was 10 years. I told him 95. I killed him just before my Air Max 95. As if you kill someone for an Air Max 95. I told Banks when I met him I'd ride. If I gotta die, I'd ride on the side. And everything was simple, I'm gonna ride. Now I'm going back to Cali, see how time flies. Hey, you don't know the underdogs on top. I'm gonna shine until my heart stops. Go ahead and envy me. I'm flying as MVP. I ain't going nowhere. I'm Mr. Poncho P. Hey, you don't know the underdogs on top. Shine until my heart stops. Go ahead and envy me. My life's MVP. I ain't going nowhere. I'm Mr. Poncho Pete. Oh my gosh, I missed the wrong chord again. Oh yeah, C. For me. I used to see 5-0 through the crack in the bench. Now I'm F5. No. I was doing so fine. It's ages since I played the song. I used to see 5-0 through the crack in the bench. Now I'm F5. It all makes sense. My mom's happy. She ain't gonna pay the rent. She got a big red boat and a brand new Benz. Waiting for shower money to land, sitting in the range and forgetting how to spend it. You know, playing things, kids and stuff. Papa's gone for babies in the garbage. I wanna know what's going on like a headline in the school books to use. Political confidence whenever I'm in. I get exhausted. In fact, my mom, she
No, it's not my original song. It's 50 Cent and The Game. It's just one of the songs I used to sing when I was a flat earther. When I was a flat earther. The earth's flat, I just don't associate myself to the flat earth because it's full of, what's the word I'm looking for? Shitheads, yeah, that's right. Flip-flops. It's full of liars and deceivers. I'm not saying this subject doesn't have the same problem. It does. Just, I'm a solo. I fly solo now. Just me and the baby Jesus. You hear me, bitches? Jesus. We'll sing one for God then, shall we? When I can find the bloody song. Any time today. I could have sworn it was there. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, a new life for me. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. Blossom river running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in the tree, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling. Get on your bed. On your bed. And I'm feeling God. It was too early, mate. I'm not finished. Dragonflies out in the sun. You know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun. You know what I mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sleep in peace when your day is done. It's what I mean. Yes, I do. It's a old world, new world, a bold world for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stars when you shine. You know how I feel. Yes, you do.
how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, a new life for me. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. That one goes out to my Heavenly Father, our Heavenly Father. It goes out to my Heavenly Father. Thank you, Father, for all of your mercy. Even though all this terrible shite in the world goes on, you allow us all to have life. I'm impressed. In your patience, Father. Hello, Anju. Oh, now it's finish time, yeah? Now you can have a cuddle, Marley. Yes. Yes. Now you can have cuddles and kisses. Yes. Look at you smiling. He smiles, don't you? Eh? Smile when I give you loads of love. Right. That's us done. You want a treat? You want a treat? Well, I'll give you a treat, and then that's your cracker. Yeah, mate. That's your cracker. That's your lot. And I'm feeling God. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, you dipstick, aren't you? Absolute dipstick. Right, I'm back. Hello, good evening. How you doing? Did you have a nice Christmas? Have you finished off your turkey from Christmas Day today? Boxing Day, it's a national holiday. In reality, we're supposed to get 6 days a week holidays and 1 day working. That's the reality. But Satan flipped it around so you work 6 days a week and have 1 day holiday. Brilliant. Let me cover up the bed. You've got no chance, Albie. Because I know you're going to sing all over me. Night, night, Albie. See you in the morning, Fairball. Right, that's the Fairball covered up. Dang it, I've moved the sofa because it's rocking the projector. Did it go out of focus? No, I've smudged my glasses, that's what it is. Yay! It's still smudged. That's going to annoy me. I don't know if I can pull with that. I'll give it a go. Right. Close the music window. Let me just open up the main chat and we're just going to copy and paste the stream and we'll be right back with you, boys and girls. G2G, Poncho Pete, Son of Man. I'm not the Son of Man. That'd be Jesus. My hero. Jesus. Videos. No. Live. There it is. Right back with you, boys and girls. Pause. Surround sound got me again. Sounds like I'm sat whispering in my own ear when it does it. Copy. Pastebook. Facebook. Pastebook. And paste. I said paste. Post. Post. Twitter. Tweet. Paste and tweet. There we go. Are we all happy with that? We are, aren't we? Yes. Yes. What's that? Close that. I shouldn't be there. Facebook. There it is. Right. We're good to go. Good evening, boys and girls. I hope you had a nice Christmas. For me, it's not Christmas. I don't celebrate this time of year. Me and Raish buy, I'm not kidding you, me and Raish buy things in September, 9 months from now. And we tend to do it around September 11th. Because all the bad days that they create, they're probably the good days. And all the ones that we celebrate, like Christmas and Easter, are not good days to celebrate. But we are so brainwashed in this clown show. I say we, I mean they now. They, them.
They, them, your friends, your family, alley up Marlow. They're the brainwashed ones, and I know how you feel. You've tried and you've tried and you've tried. There's nothing you can do. Jesus said not to cast your pearls among the swine, so don't do it. You're just wasting your breath. You're wasting your time on earth trying to save someone you can't. You know that the person that saved you was you, right? It was your intelligence, your intellect. And in doing so, you found God, who saves all, right? But it took you, it took your instinct, your brains, your bravery to stand up against all those people around you that they're supposed to love you and don't, to go against the grain and say, no, this is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Most of them can't even say that doing this to children is wrong, just like I found out the other day with the children's entertainment last month, that they don't care. They think it's okay to do this to children. You're out of sync. You're out of whack. You're out of line. There were 50. It's a 50-50. There were 2 skeletons in the world. There were millions upon billions of skeletons, but they come in 2 types, male and female. They like to tell you that skeletons come in all shapes and sizes. Wrong. They come in 2 shapes, male and female, and they come in all sizes. That is the correct way to say that statement, not the way they say it. They make you believe that men look like women and women look like men, and we don't. We look totally different. They're trying to blur the lines. That's why they've got all this in utero Hans Wermack bollocks where they can change a girl into a boy and give her a penis, and there's no surgeries needed, is there? Oh, there is surgeries needed. They get lip jobs, eye jobs, boob jobs. They get every type of job because they can't do that shite. It's nonsense. It's a 50-50. The male head looks like a rectangle, a square, or a cannonball because of its width. Women don't have the same width. The faces are mounted lower. Look at the difference in the 2 faces. Men have far apart eyes. Women have closer eyes. Men have bigger noses. Men have bigger teeth. Men have bigger jaws. But women have bigger 5 heads. 5 head versus 4 head. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, and research without the need for form of payment to the copyright holder. We stop right there on Cap Timph. I might have already done this one. The name rings a bell. Let's say hello to you all. Who was first in? It was Roberta again. 2 nights running, Roberta. Kyle Shinobi came 2nd. Kirsten Wall came 3rd. Karen Stahl 4th. Into 5th. Veronica 6th. Susanna was 7th. Ryan was 8th. Jimmy was 9th. Hello, Ian. Ian was 10th. And that's a lot of you. Right, good luck. Good evening. How you all doing? I always say good luck. I don't know why. We're going to start the show straight away with Cap Timph, who I think I've already done. I'm going to check Backy file and see what it says. Desktops. Yeah, the old flat earth debacle goes on. Thank you for inviting me to that stream last night, Roberta. I didn't watch a lot of it. It was too late. I was knackered. But I just watched a different one where he's arguing with Fight the Flat Earth. Here's the thing, right, Roberta. If you're not talking about this subject and teaching people, there's no truth in you. I don't care what anyone says. There's no way you can be in the truth community and not know about this subject. And if you are into truth, there's no way that you cannot learn to do this. You know, I've made it more simple than anyone else ever did. It took me years of learning from people that weren't teaching quickly. And then I met a good teacher, Bevy, who taught me the gates real quickly. And after that, it was plain sailing. And then I condensed everything I'd learned over 5 years and pounded it into a shot glass. Boom. So there's no reason that anybody shouldn't know about this. Cat Timph does not show up. Okay. I'm in the right file, aren't I? Yeah, H's. So there's no reason that... hello, Roofhaven. How you doing, darling? Many blessings to all of you, by the way. Merry Christmas, even though I don't believe it's Christmas. But my spirit is here, right? I'm a living image and creation of God. So everybody at this time of year has a lot more kindness in them. They do. So the essence is still there, you know. Like I said, there are still a lot of kind, wonderful people in this world that'll help you out no matter what. And there are others that only help you out when they want something from you. When this all spills, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of apologies, you know, from everybody who loves you. And me, I'm sure there'll be a lot of apologies, but until that's happened, I have to hold my ground as a warrior for God, because my family and friends won't do it. Nobody wants to do it. I stand alone in Grimsby. I have for so long. There's very few people like us in the world. There isn't. I don't care what anyone says. I've spoken to so many people. I've been doing this a long time. And even though I've trained tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, I don't know, I've trained a lot of people. Most of them, 2/3 of them, don't care. They love the skill, but they just don't care about it. They just... Once you find out about this lie, it should be in the forefront of everything you do. That everything around me a lie, and everybody should know that this is a lie. Let them call me crazy. I don't care. Send me to a mental institute. I still don't care. On the third day, I'll rise again. And that's exactly what happened. On the third day in the happy house, I rose again. My spirit was... because I got placed in an happy house because I wouldn't say my legal name. Legal name fraud. And they couldn't do anything with me. They couldn't process me. What they wanted to do was throw me in prison. But because I wouldn't say my legal name, because I haven't broken a law, only legal, and rules can be broken, they couldn't process me. So someone within the police station, someone from social services or social guidance, some psychology woman said that I said I was Jesus. And I didn't. Jesus is God and Jesus are both my witnesses. I didn't say that, did I, Father? Big bro, I didn't say that at all. I said everybody's got a little bit of Jesus in them. This woman definitely didn't have any Jesus in her, although she thinks she has. She thought she was doing the right thing. Well, she kind of did, because once I was in there, I blasted everybody with flat earth, creation. I didn't know about this subject. Oh, can you imagine if I'd known about the flip-flops? Oh, I'd have been ripping crap out of the police, men and women and everything. I would have. I know your own forensics better than you do. And like I said the other day, I have done this person before, because that gate is there. I wonder if I spelled cat wrong. Let me just have a look. I might have spelled it with a C. Let me just put Timph in there and see what happens. Might find it. Definitely done this person, because that gate, I know that gate. I've seen it. Yeah, I know forensics better than they do. And if you don't believe me, go get your forensics officer. That's what I'd have been like. Go get your forensics officer. Me and him or me and her will have a chat. Providing they're a real person. If I test forensics on them and they don't come up smelling like roses, then I'm talking to a flip-flop. And that's exactly what we're listening to in the flat earth. Roberta sent me a link last night. Luke, fantastic, mate. Good, I'm glad you worked it out. There.
We are live from Cruise.
Jaron, look at those pink lips. That's not what I looked at though, was it? It was FTFE. Where is it? I believe it was this one.
Yeah, this was the one I was
Because
watching.
they cannot.
How long? An hour and... This is the second round as well. I wouldn't have even done the first round. You see, this is the thing. Once you can see... Where is he? I can't really get a big picture of the egghead. Look at that 5 head. Look at the size of that noggin. That is an egghead. My head does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. Yes, it does. You only have to go to images. Oh, there we go. Because I've just done this bitch. I thought I'd already done it. I have. I don't know what I've done with some of my flat earth pictures. I don't know if I put them in a separate flat earth file and banged it somewhere. Because I can't find half of the people I've already done. And those pictures I've got of them, I can't find those pictures anymore. Where are we? FTFE. If I click on that, will I get more pictures? Oh, well. This is an FTM. Look at those soft feminine eyes. The fake jawline, the pink lips, the female dentures. There she is. Look at that egghead. Look at the shoulders on her. No Adam's apple. Can't smile like a man. Absolute FTM. That shouldn't say FTFE. It should say FTMFE. That's the new name for her. FTMFE. There you go. Absolutely, it's a woman. Just the voice alone. She said, when I was a flat earther, I thought that she was an hairdresser. I thought, oh, you want to give you a blue rinse and a lovely perm. That's what I thought, right? It's not. It's an FTM. It's a woman in disguise. They're all women in disguise. And you know how you know? There's one simple way. And there are many markers to use along the face. I've taught you loads and loads of different markers, right? I don't need to go back over it. But this time, tell me, what tells you that these two are women in this picture? What tells you that Nathan Flat Earth Thompson, son of Man Code, versus FTMFE here? What tells you that the women in this picture? Students of forensics will know straight away the marker that gives these two fannies away. And this has been going on for 11, 12 years. And now your top 2 flat earthers, Jaren and whoever you think the top flat earthers are. It's definitely not me, is it? The one telling the truth. You cannot tell the difference. And now these people, Jaren and whoever else it is, they're going to turn into globe earthers, I'm telling you. Or they're going to do something that's just going to be so outrageous to the flat earth that you're all going to see them. You will know them by their fruits. We've got winners. Ian was the first one there. Then Jen Summerfield got it. Jimmy got it there. Veronica just got it. It's the pink lips. Look at Nathan Thompson's pink lips. It looks like a sex doll with a beard. So does this one. They're both sex dolls. They're both girls pretending to be boys. The John Lennon glasses. I don't care if that's a Photoshop or not. The John Lennon glasses should give away the distance in their eyes. I wear aviators. Every time I wear them, they pinch against my nose because they're too tight for my face. The pink lips. It's obviously the pink lips. Ring ding ding on your pink lips. Never, ever, ever, ever underestimate pink lips. They're all liars. They're all deceivers. Why would King Nico want to go and talk to this FTM? I've got no idea. Any of them. The only way I'd talk to any of these people again is if they were going to have this conversation and be honest about it. Be honest about yourselves, ladies. You were going to come out on camera. I'd chat to you then. I'd chat to you if you was going to open up and be honest about your true sex. I'd talk to both of you. Because the minute the world knows you're lying about your core identity, then they're going to cotton on to the fact that you're just fake lying to each other about the shape of the earth. I don't want to talk about the shape of the earth anymore. I want to talk about the shape of your skulls. I want to talk about the distance in your eyes. I want to talk about the colour of your nips, of your lips. I was going to say nose next. I want to talk about your pudgy nose. Oh, there was not a Freudian slip. Freud's a woman, by the way. The pudgy nose, the pink lips, the sloping jawline of a woman, the high set ears, all these markers that literally tell me what you are before you even open your lying, deceiving mouths. And all this nonsense about you being superheroes. You are absolute faggy freakos. That's what you are. I don't give a crap, right? My opinion stands in heaven. And God has the same opinion of you. That you're lying, deceitful, faggy freaks. That's the truth behind the matter. It really is. I can hear it in the tone in your voice, Craig. I thought you was an hairdresser, but you're not. You're actually a woman in disguise who's been drinking testosterone, yeah. See, a real man's voice is deeper. 2 reasons. We have a 40% bigger lung and rib cage than a woman, upper body strength, and we have a bigger larynx and voice box than a woman. So when a male soprano goes, oh, like that, over a woman doing it, there's a big bloody difference. It's like listening to a female lion versus a lion. They're both scary, but one's got more of a growl. And it's the boy, because he's bigger. Bigger lungs, bigger throat, bigger voice box. Scary. If a lion come up behind you and just give you a little rumble, your bumhole would go in and out like a doorbell button, wouldn't it? You'd pucker up. But this is the truth. They're all in on it. There are no except. Look at that. Look at that 5 head. I don't know how many times I have to show you these skulls, but only one skeleton has an head like that. Not me. I certainly don't. Only one skeleton has an head like that. And FTMFE here. Where is she? There. That right there is a woman's skull. Pretending to be a man. Pretending to argue about the shape of the earth that they already know is flat. It's a waste of your time watching these shows. It is. It's a waste of your time listening to them. You're not going anywhere. You understand? The people that control these people, get them to carry on the show. It's not about getting to your resolution, to your remedy of your problem. It's to suspend it, to keep it going, to keep this clown show going for as long as possible before it all collapses and folds in on itself. And we get a new heaven and a new earth. The real earth and the real heaven will come back. There'll be no more of these little bearded, fuzzy-wuzzy, egg-headed women lying to us all, because that's what's doing it, right? It doesn't matter who we go to. David Weiss, rounded, close-set eyes, sloping jawline. He's got a real funny voice. David Weiss got a real funny voice. All these markers are there. I don't know who that is, but look at the egghead. Is that Duffy? Is that Witsy? I've got no idea. All I see is women. All I see is women with tiny high set ears, close set eyes, long faced women shaped like eggs. And it doesn't matter who I go to. Erica Dubé. Do you know what? When I first heard it, again, I had the same problem with Eric when I heard a voice. First of all, I thought it was a girl. Then I realised I'm listening to what I thought was a dude, because then I saw a picture of him and thought, oh, it's a dude. She's got a weird voice. Another one that sounds like an hairdresser, aren't you, Eric? There's 200 flat earth proofs. I'll tell you what, I just want to talk about one proof, the shape of your skull, Eric. Oh, and your Thai lady boyfriend, wife, whose father is a general in the Thai army. They've all got ties. They've all got ties. Forgive the pun. They've all got ties to the Jesuits, the Rosicrucians, NASA. It's a big... Imagine this is a spider web of evil, and that's exactly what you got. You got strands with NASA, science, big pharmaceuticals, the media, and they're all interconnected like a web. Which is why I said the other day when my picture was in that documentary from France, whatever it was, I was in shock. I'm still in literal shock that they used one of my pictures. Because they want to control the narrative. Dave McKeegan close set eyes, vertical forehead, sharp A, vertical forehead, no jaw and chin bone, no Adam's apple, no neck, tiny little female hands. I'll tell you what, Dave, why don't you come on my chat show? You, Flat Earth, we'll have Ollie on. I'll skull check the fucking lot of you. Do you know what, Dave? I've already done it though. That's the problem, Dave. I've already skull checked you all. I've done the Flat Earthers. I'll do anybody that comes into my firing range that denies this, right? People get upset with me because I say that the Bible was written by Masons, and it was. If you want to believe that the whole word of God is in that book, that's your choice. It's your discernment, right? Knowing that the evil ones translated the holy book. And you want to tell me it's the whole word of God. You got no chance. God saw the gold and the gold was good. No, he didn't. My heavenly Father takes no notice of a mineral in the ground. Nothing. A chunk of metal. Mineral. I don't care for the animals. I care for people. The ones that were created in God's image. All these vegans and all this. I get it. Animals are treated cruelly. I get it. People are treated cruelly. In the wild, animals suffer when they're hunted. Or even when they're hunting. They can be... a lion can be gored by a buffalo. I've seen it. A bullfighter can be gored by the bull. I've seen it. Who would want to fight a bull? I do not know. You're an idiot. Crazy woman pretending to be a bloke. Crazy women pretending to be blokes will fight bulls. Point and case is, you were created in God's image, and this is not God's image. This is a woman. Straight away, this is McToon, look. This is the one who was talking on the satellite phone to Satan Oakley. Sean did David Weiss. There's David Weiss's. Look, one. Nice find as well. They IQ used to get gates like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 female gates. David Weiss. Absolute upside down egghead with a 5 head. I don't care what anyone says. If you can't see that that's a woman there after all your training, you shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be in my class. You're not going to learn. I'm the quickest teacher of forensics in the world. God's my witness. And yet you can't tell an egghead. No, not David Weiss. David Weiss is a good guy. It's a girl. The deep philtrum as well, look. The deep philtrum, the big long top lip. The Adolf Hitler top lip that I call it. McToon, got the same 5 head, look. Exactly the same 5 head. And here's the other one, look. There's Fight the Flat Earth. Here's FTMFE. Here's female to male flat earther. Look at the 5 head. Stands out a mile, right? It should do. You should see the egghead straight away with the eye set ears and the rounded eyes. The soft featured face, the turkey neck. No neck, sloping shoulders, no Adam's apple. It's like shelling peas when you can do this. So, when people say to me, why don't you go into flat earth debates anymore? Because it's pointless. Because I'm probably one of the only real men in that debating arena. They are all these FTMs. Here and there you'll see an MTF like Karen B the other day going off on one. Very few of them. They only promote the FTMs, or most of them. When I was there, Patricia Steer and Karen B were practically the only women in flat earth. And both were men. All the men, Mark Sargent, Dolores, it doesn't matter who I pick. Satan Oakley, they're all women. Pretending to be men. That's why Nathan Oakley's got this soft voice. Do you want a lollipop? So, I don't give a flying monkeys, right? Just look, right? I've just shown you 3 times, right? There's a 5 head. Right, you've just seen David Weiss's 5 head. There's McToon's 5 head, look. Right, there's David Weiss's 5 head. Right, you've got them all there, right? Mine ain't a 5 head. Why is that? Why does my head slope backwards? Why have I got a short, wide forehead? Why have I got brow bone kicking out in the corners of my eye? Why have I got rectangle-shaped eyes, look? Why are my cheekbones high and wide? Why is my mouth big? Why is my square jaw casting shadows? Oh, because I don't look like them. Because I'm a real man. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. These people are not real boys. This is a girl in disguise with a 5-head look. There it is. Look how it bellows outwards. David Weiss does it. Any of these FTMs, you can line these skulls up. As long as you get a 50-50 picture, the rest is plain sailing. You just pull them overlays in. Luke was asking, how do you remove the background? It's in the app itself. For those of you that are having trouble with the skulls, you drop the transparency on this picture, not the main picture that you're looking at, on the overlay. You drop the transparency down. Look, you can see a white box, look. See it? Where I cut it out and then I lower the transparency, it leaves the lines and it leaves the face in the background showable. So, I used to have a lot of trouble spotting the FTMs. I couldn't do it before. The MCFs were a lot easier. The men that were women. I could see it because I've been taught about drag queens. The drag kings took me for 6. But once you can see it, you can place these people straight into that category. You don't even have to open the mouths. Look, you just have to see the 5-head or the pink lips or the marker that'll just trigger you. And you'll see them. Messed up, bro. Sanchez's chat yesterday. He talking Aether BS. I don't know what that means. Aether BS. Couldn't make any point to proof. It was hilarious. What? He was arguing with someone. I told you, bro Sanchez is a girl. It's sis Sanchez. They all are. They're all flip-flops. Everyone that they put in to the arena are on their team. If they promote each other the way they do, they only argue with each other. You have an answer, right? You don't see me going and arguing with any of these pricks, right? Because I know the women. I don't want to talk about the shape of the air. If water's level, water is level. I don't need any debate on it. I'm a common sense guy. I'm plugged in with God. You got no chance. I don't want to debate on something that I've tried doing. I'll debate this with you now, because there's no debate in this. Because if you could undo what I'm saying, then every single criminal in the world that's been tried using forensics has to be released. Because everything I'm teaching is wrong, but it's not. Because it comes straight out of Grey's Anatomy. It comes straight out of forensic detective books. Everything I've learned about footprints, size of feet, the way the heel and the toes land on a man and woman are totally different because of the shape of our thighs. It really is that simple. The weight of a man, the size of a man. Even if you grow that woman big, she retains all the feminine, delicate, intricate curves that God gave her. They remain. So when she walks, no matter how big she is, she still walks with the flat foot at the end. A woman walks with a flat foot to give her balance. A man walks heel to toe almost every time. Because she swings her hips around. You can watch many couples in real life walking. And like today, I saw a really overweight woman walking next to her husband who was just normal size. And if you was a newbie to it, you'd be like, they've got the same gait. They've got the same gait until you look at the knees and you realise that his knees are not crossing over, but hers just are, because she was overweight. But her feet weren't crossing over like you'd expect a more slimline woman to do. Or maybe she had a problem with her legs, I don't know. But her knees still buckled inwards. Her arms cast outwards at the hip perfectly. The akimbo elbow to wrist, the chicken wing as I call it, hung perfectly, just like a woman's. There are many different ways to distinguish these liars. The primary are the hips, I agree. But once you know how to skull check, it saves you a whole load of bother. You just want the gate then to prove what your school track already knew, what you already knew. Yeah, they're in it for money, Ian. They're all coining it in, mate. They get paid minimum 150 grand. These ones probably get way more. 500,000 or 1 million, whatever they get. And then they get all of the spoils of war. It's called, because the mercenaries, they're lying to us, doing an injustice to mankind. They get paid for doing that injustice, and then they can have super chats and PayPals and Patreons. And then they can say, oh, I can't feed me kids this week. I can't afford a coffee. La, la, la. And then they, you know, if there's like a few hundred people watching and only a few hundred people give a couple of dollars, they've made nearly $1,000 just on coffee. So, you know, a fool and his money is soon separated. I believe that's Confucius. Confucius say, a fool and his money are soon parted. Common sense is where we're going back to. Common sense tells you that the world's flat because water's level. Common sense tells you that the sun goes around you, not you go around the sun, because I'm not spinning. If I'm not spinning, you're not spinning. If you're not spinning, we're not spinning. And yet eggheads like this that sound like camp hairdressers, they don't care. They really don't care. You can't, can you? To sit in public view like this, and when the truth spills, they're all going to have to run to their underground bunkers, aren't they? Andy Garcia, ages old. There you go. Austin Whitsitt did Whitsitt last night. This is the one that blew on the vape, sucked on the vape, and then blew it out and pretended that it was cold air coming out of his mouth. Jaron was talking about there's no humidity in the South Pole. Okay, it's arid. It's the driest place. It's classed as a desert. The South Pole is classed as a desert because it hasn't rained there for so long. Here's your problem, Jaron. Okay, there's no humidity in the air, but there's humidity coming out of your lips into that cold air, you mong chop. Everybody, as children, has walked out on a frosty morning and blown big chuffer steam pipes out your mouth. We all did it as children, blowing smoke rings and whatever. I've seen people put a love heart in the mouth and blow love hearts out of the mouth. And yet you're telling me there's no humidity. You're acting like this couldn't have been fake. That's the best part. Oh, there's no way we could have faked it. But yet you spent the last 11 years proving they use green screens. And yet you're going to use one and say it's not a green screen. You're going to say it's real. I don't even think they went near the South Pole. That's the first thing. For all I know, it was filmed 6 months ago at the North Pole. I don't know. I've got no idea about any of it. See, if you're going to go to the South Pole and you're going to do time-lapse instead of 24-hour live stream, why didn't you live stream it? Because then you'd have had it, right? You'd have been able to prove to us, right, Jaron? Live streamed it, not twitched it, not edited it after you came back or anything else. Just live streamed it. You got the power and the technology, the money. If you can afford 50 grand to go to the South Pole, you can afford a few grand on batteries for your camera. Or multiple cameras set up to film one after the other. But you didn't do that. So it's a shame that you're all liars. It is. I used to love the flat earthers. I thought they were good people. I thought they were telling the truth. In some respects, some of them may be good people. I don't know. But most of them are satanic, lying freaks. And they don't give a crap. They become the top supreme judges in the world. They make the laws up for you to live under. And you're all right with this. This is why God said 2/3 of the world will perish on the first day of judgment, because you sat by and did nothing. Einstein said the world is not going to be destroyed by evil men. It'll be destroyed because good men sat by and did nothing. Hello, Anna Suze. How you doing? Bom dia, darling. Well, I'm a good man and I won't sit by and do nothing. And I don't care how many names I get called. I don't care how many times you try and place me in a nut house. I just don't care. You've done everything you can do to me, right? You've ridiculed me. You've mocked me. You put me in a nut house. I lost my friends and family. I lost my job. I've lost all these things in the name of truth. Well, no, let me rephrase that. In the name of God. Because God is the truth. In the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was with God, and God is the Word. If that does not resonate in you, I don't know what will. But it's straight out of the Holy Bible. And the Masons translated it. But that resonates with me. That's the Word of God. Because He is the Word. And the Word is with God. Every time you find a little piece of it, you find another piece of God. When I discovered that Einstein was a woman, I realised that the theory of relativity was made up by a flippy floppy liar like this, with an egghead and a moustache, a beardy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. I found another piece of God, because I knew that they were lying about relativity. When I found out Isaac Newton was a woman and she lied about gravity, I found another piece of God, because they made it up. God said the world was stationary and it shall not be moved. And again, it's in the Holy Bible. So anybody who wants to tell me that the book doesn't have any truth in it, you're full of shit. But if you want to tell me that that whole book is the Word of God, you're full of shit. Because I don't believe it. You got no chance. God did not see the gold and say the gold was good. Jesus did not say use a usury. My Heavenly Father never in a million years would turn around to me and say, go to that village, Peter, rape the women, take the slaves that you want, murder all the children and the animals. That ain't God. You're off your fucking heads, mate. And besides which, why wouldn't God do that himself? He's got the power of God. He can make it rain down brimstone and flint on Sodom and Gomorrah. But then in another part, he wants me to go and murder an whole village full of children. I don't care who was in the village. But as soon as it says women and children, I'm done. You sick fuck. Oh, I nearly swore. I'm sorry about my language. I nearly swore. But yeah, I'm done. You got no chance. Nobody commands me, especially not God, to kill and murder women and children. You got no chance. You're making it up. You're making it up. You're making it up. Because Jesus, He knows me and He knows I'm right. Jesus, He knows me and He knows I'm right. They told me in the songs. And He's been telling me all my life everything's going to be all right. Just have faith, Peter. I never realised what faith was until now. I didn't. Having belief system in a Father in heaven without proof, that is faith. The only thing is I don't need faith, because I worked out, because He gave me a brain, just through nature itself. I didn't need a pope, a pastor, a book, a nun. I didn't need anybody to teach me that God existed, because I realised it through water level. How did you come to that conclusion? Because if water's level and it doesn't bend, that means 72% of the earth is seawater. The seas are level, sea level. 72% of water is level. 72% of the earth is level. So someone lied to me about the shape of the earth. Why? Why has someone lied to me about the shape of the earth? Because if I knew the world was flat, I'd come to my own conclusion that someone placed me here. Not only did they place me here, they placed me here on a stationary plane and made everything, every single luminary, including the greater light for the day and the lesser light for the night, revolve around me. When I came to the conclusion that the universe was revolving around me, that places me at the center of the universe. Oh, I must be special. I must be very special for whoever it was who created this beautiful world to place me in the center of all things and all lies. I can only imagine that He, the Almighty Father in heaven, has faith in me. So why do we not have it back? Oh, I do now. It was replenished. It was rejuvenated. It was reclaimed from Satan himself in a simple statement that I made. It came out of my mouth, and I don't even know how it came to be. To this day, I don't know how it came to be, but I spoke those beautiful words, I'm not spinning. 3 words changed my whole life. In an instant, I realised the world was stationary. I then needed guidance. I then realised the world's stationary, water must flow off the edge of the flat earth, just like the fishermen used to think. And in that instance, when in my mind, when I saw water flowing off the edge of the flat earth, I saw Jesus on a cross. Well, no, I saw a flicker board of wars, starvation, famine, all the horrible things in this world, just like, and it stopped on Jesus on a cross. And in an instant, I said these 3 words: they're hiding God. And then I knew God was real. In an instant, I started laughing, then I started crying hysterically. And then I wanted guidance. So I used the book, the Holy Bible, the ones they say I'm not allowed to read because Freemasons translated, I got it. They put their own shit in there. Yes, they did. Jesus did not say usury. Jesus turned the tables of bankers. He's the only man in history to turn the tables on bankers and whip them. That's the only time in Jesus' life where he took out some anger because they were in his father's temple selling animals and changing money in the holiest place of all. If you are the temple, a living temple of God, and the kingdom of heaven resides within you, and you've allowed the bankers into your temple, you've allowed these demons, these flip-flops with massive SpongeBob hands into your temple, into your brain, into the kingdom of God, your heart. You've allowed greed, gluttony, all the 7 sins. I did too. You're not alone, folks. I wish I was perfect, but I'm not. I'm far from it. In my stealing days, I'm telling you now, I've broken thou shalt not steal more times than all of you put together. On my criminal record alone, I should go to hell for all the stealing I've done. When I was a boy, I had no idea, no concept of God. Society, by this point, was bringing in Tupac and Biggie and all the gangsters, and I followed suit. I wanted to be like them as a white boy gone wrong. It soon ended. As soon as they put me in prison, I soon learnt my lesson. Never went back. It's 31 years almost to the day. Well, just past 31 years. To the day. 19th of December. I was 19 years old when I got released from court. I've never been convicted. I spent some time on remand, and that was enough for me to know I ain't like you criminals. I've ended up in the wrong ballpark. I'm swapping lanes, and I did. I became a worker. I became a barman, a fish packer. I did loads of different jobs. But I knew I was never going back to prison. I was never going to steal again, and I never did. Society is only the way it is because of greed and money. If you take money away from the equation and we all work for free, the way the kingdom of heaven is, if we all work for free and support each other, in an instant you get rid of nearly all the criminals in the world. Because all the thieves, all the shoplifters, all the robbers, they don't need to steal anymore. Because there's no money, there's nothing to steal, it's all free. Imagine that. You can't steal someone's car because you can get one yourself. It's free. You don't need to steal that guy's Lamborghini. They'll make you one for free. But how do I get that? Well, you work for free. It's pretty simple. And you don't work 6 days a week the way this mortgage death system that they've created, the death note, the way they've created it, mortgage, mortuary, mortgage. We live it as God intended. Freely. Satan's greatest control mechanism in the world is money. It motivates people to do all sorts of things they wouldn't do. I'll never bow down to Satan ever again. I'll never idolize a fake person like this man in front of me. This Sandra Day O'Connor, who's a male judge pretending to be a female supreme male judge. It all crumbles when you know the truth. When you know the very peaceful truth that God is real, it changes you. It rewires you. Your brain just, I don't know, it just snaps into a different way of thinking when you realise how big this lie is. But it's not the same for all of us. I'm talking from my opinion. Just the way I talk about these flip-flops, it's my opinion. This is my forensic opinion of them. If you're a true forensics officer out there and you've just discovered this subject, you're going to agree with me because you know I took all the information from the same books you read. Anybody who denies that this is happening, like George Rauscher, Dame Sue Black hasn't denied it yet, but I'm sure he will in days to come. These forensic experts are going to be the next ones, or the first ones in the line of fire. And they're all going to lose their jobs. The minute they start lying, they're going to lose their jobs. And if the forensics officers are corrupt in the police force, how many of the police officers are corrupt and corrupted? It's biblical. It truly is biblical, boys and girls. I never used to believe in any of this, the ark. But God controls the windows of heaven, and he can make it rain, and he can make the bottom, the fountains of the deep erupt and fill this world within, I don't know, it probably took hours for him to flood the world, not even that, like turning on the bath, just with such volume and force that the water just destroyed just about everything it came into contact with, especially if it was freezing cold water out of the depths coming up. It would have been ice cold freezing water. You'd have been gone in seconds, like Leonardo and Kate on the Titanic. He'd have made it fast. God's merciful, right? But I never believed any of this. When it comes to globe earthers, the first thing they say, where did the penguins get on the boat? Well, penguins can swim. Why would they need the boat, you fucking idiot? All the fish, all the sea life, sharks, they didn't need to go on the ark. He was flooding a place of water. And it's God. As if God can't... If God did wipe out one of the animal species, God could just put them back. Even if he wiped out every land animal, he could just put them back. It's the power of God. But he didn't. He chose to put them all on the boat, to put people in harmony as they were. Imagine what Adam and Eve were like that first day when he created all this and showed them it all. And then Satan screwed it up. But imagine that first day when they saw it all, the wonder of the world and what he'd done. We don't get to walk with God. They did. And not for very long, you know. But he never forsaked us. He forsake the world, flooded the place. He said, I won't do it again. Next time I'm going to burn the place to the ground. I don't blame you, God. I really don't. If God can see into the future, and I know he can, he knew exactly what Satan was going to do in the year 2024. The prime directive in this world comes from God. And it's peace and goodwill to all men on earth. And these people, they don't want peace and goodwill. They want peace and goodwill for themselves. And to take all the spoils of the earth, all the treasures, all the value that they apply to stuff, and change it into monetary value instead of real value. Their own fame, fortune and power that comes from being a celebrity is all they want. And they don't care how many people they stand on to get to it. They don't care how many children are crushed along the way. Whereas I do. Don't get me wrong. Because of Christ in me, I feel for these people. I do. I don't know what it's like for a woman being brought into the world in a satanic cult and being turned into a boy and then forced to act and tell lies all your life. I don't know what that does to a person's psyche. It can't be good. We're very, very lucky that we do live free. Born free,
Free as the wind blows. And we're free as the wind blows, us lot. All right, we're in their prison, we're in their system, we've got all these stupid rules, etc. But in reality, we're freer than these people will ever be. That's why Jarvis Cocker's song, I want to be like common people. I want to do whatever common people do. Because common people don't do these things. We don't lie. We go out to work. We slave a life away. These people get it all handed to them on the grounds that they know that they're going to lie. And if they're going out on a limb to lie to the rest of mankind, don't you think Satan, the one that's making you lie, is also lying to you? Do you not realise that? He's the father of all lies. Satan says in hell, I'm going to give you a Lamborghini and a man. You'll be better off in hell than you are in heaven. And you believe the devil rather than God. It's just, oh gosh, it kills me. It does. It kills me. Our freedom, though, was manipulated. Our reality was manipulated, which also manipulates our freedom. Because all the adventurers went everywhere. They went to the North Pole. They went to the South Pole. You don't need to go there. There's 24-hour sun. You don't need to go there. We'll send Jaren and a bunch of other fucking flip-flops down there. Just trust in the word of Satan. And this again, the Bible comes back. Don't put your trust in man. Put it in God. Put your faith and your trust in God. And because they removed that ideal, that wondrous effect that knowing God is real upon a spirit, because they removed that from us, they removed a whole load of kindness from this world. The world, like I said, it's still got a lot of kind people in it, but it's missing 2/3 of it. Imagine if everyone was kind. Imagine if you weren't being manipulated into believing that the country next door is trying to invade you and take your land and all this, like they do in this world. They use the media to tell you that this bloke in the desert has got mass weapons of destruction. Weapons of mass destruction. I invented it. Weapons of mass. He's got WMDs. He's got wickeds. He's got WMDs. Is in the desert. He's a danger to the whole wide world. We're going to invade him. We're going to go to war. We're going to ruin his country. And we're going to ransack all his museums because there's stuff in there that we want from Sumeria. But we'll just tell the general public he's got weapons of mass destruction. And when we can't prove that, we'll just tell him that they was going to set all the oil wells on fire and stop everybody from driving. It's a joke. Finding Saddam in an old Ryan, it's a load of bollocks, mate. She's an actor, remember that, mate. It's none of it's real. They put her in that hole 5 minutes before, threw a load of dirt on her, chucked her down that hole, said, when we come, look scared. Open that hole. And everybody believes it. Just like showing me 2 Chinese blokes dying on the streets of China. Two Chinese blokes with a white blanket on the face. Didn't even see them die. They just laid there. Nobody filmed the twats dying, the bodies. We saw 2 bodies laid on the pavement in China, and the whole world lost its dignity and wore paper nappies on the faces for 2 years. That's the truth. You know? And the reason behind it? Well, Anthony Fauci. We take a quick look at Fauci. Anthony Fauci is a tiny little woman. It doesn't take much to recognise. The small skull, straight away. That's a better picture. We'll have that one. The close set eyes, look, the flat forehead. I like the other picture better. It showed her face. That one's not bad as well. Egghead, right? High set ears. That one there. He looks like that actor. I'm seeing a bit of Roy Schneider in there. The eyes are too close together. There's no brow bone. Look at the eye sockets. Tiny ears. Egghead. Till the cows come home. Yeah, this one told you that you had to have. Anybody who's not having it should be placed in prison, this one was saying. Anyone who doesn't take my medicine should be placed in prison. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Ever. Fauci walking. And we'll put this one straight in the crap heap. Look, you can do this with anyone. Forensics doesn't lie. People do. That's why these channels don't talk about this. They don't want you to know how to do it, because once you can see them, you can't unsee them. This is a much bigger lady, agreed. But look at the tiny female skeleton. Human growth hormones grow this into that, and they can take that and grow it even bigger. Tyson Fury, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, 7-8 foot women. But this is about the average size of a woman right there. A tiny little... I can't even mention which country she comes from. I know which country she comes from. I can tell. You know how I can tell? By the size of her fucking nose. Ref. True champion Fauci. Oh yeah, bowling. Tell me, does Fauci... Oh, look at that broken leg. Give me a break. Look at that leg's diamond in there. Does he throw like a man or a woman? You can tell just by the way someone throws a ball up with a boy or a girl. That's how quick it happens. It does look like Putin. I agree. That looks like Putin. It does. It looks like Putin. They look alike because they're all women. They could be family. I agree. Fauci could be Putin's sister for all I know. It's a possibility in the world we live in. But right there, Fauci's, look at that diamond in there. And it's a full men's. I just can't see your feet. Oh, there's another one. There you go. Anthony Fauci, game over. They're all war criminals. They're all... They all need placing in jail, prisons for slaves, jail for criminals. They all need placing in jail for crimes against humanity. The death sentence, you're not allowed to do this. God said, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. Go and kill that village full of women and children and animals. No thanks. Not my God. When God said thou shalt not kill, that includes the death sentence. These people, what's the word? The victims. You've got to admit it. These people are victims. They're under MK mind control. MK Ultra mind control. They've been controlled all their lives. They get told what to do. If they don't do what they're told, they get taken out. I don't mean killed. I just mean taken out of the scene and they go back to wherever they live. Tupac Island, wherever they all live. I've got no idea. There's extra islands, extra land. But this person's a victim. Right. Judge not lest ye be judged. It's that simple. Judge not lest ye be judged. I'm not here to judge these people. I'm only here to judge their skeletons. And determine whether they're telling me lies. And I can determine that this person's a liar. It's a woman in disguise. So if they're lying about their core identity, how can I believe anything that comes out of their effing mouths? I was created in the image of God. They were created in the image of Satan. Some of them truly, truly worship Satan and love being evil. I don't think all of them do. I think some of them don't love Satan and don't love the system and don't love the world that they were born into just the way I don't. But I can't prove it. These people can't come out and be honest about it. They can't talk to me about it. People, I've been asked just a few times, have I spoken to any about this? No, I haven't. Not on this subject. I've spoken to them about flat earth, about fake dinosaurs, millions of conversations with them. But when it comes to talking about this subject and them being from that subject, not a natural born male or woman, no, I haven't spoken to anyone. I'd love to sit and talk to Amanda and Jack, the one that gave me a love bite, about why they've lied to me all their lives. I've known Amanda since I was 12 years old. 13, sorry. So she was 12. She was a year below me. So I've known I've known him since I was 13 and he was 12. But they've lied to me all their life. And then it raises the second question. Is your sister also a flip-flop? Because your sister was nearly 6 foot tall, as I recall. She was a big girl. Real big girl. Which makes me wonder, if that's the case, then your boyfriend will also be flipped. And he has got a flat forehead. And he has got a weird alien-like voice. And he was the one that said, when I had my arm round the footballer, What's it like to be stood next to a real celebrity? To a footballer, to a Premier League footballer, this person taking a picture who I went to school with said, what's it like to be stood next to a real celebrity? Now, they could have been taking the piss, but at this point, I was already getting into flat earth. And I've got a feeling that all the people in your local town, all these people in your local town, they know who you are, Kirsten. They know who you are, Jen Summerfield. They know who you are into. They know who you are. You are a celebrity to them because the rest of your family, your friends, your town are fast asleep. So to them, you're a celebrity. They probably know what you look like, what you sound like. To them, you're a celebrity because the rest of the world sleeps whilst you walk in the shadow of Jesus Christ. You do. You're walking in his shadow. They hated him first before they hated you. I love God. I love God with all my heart and soul. And Jesus is my Saviour.
Jesus
Wash away my troubles while I'm travelling. Woo. So, Cat Timph, that was a massive rant, wasn't it? Cat Timph, I swear I've done this person. Backfile, did I spell it wrong? I bloody well did. There he is. And it's that gate. That is the only gate for this person. East Sculpture, we're done. Cat Timph, get off my screen. Lance Ito, another Supreme Judge. I swear I've done Lance Ito. Want this O.J. Simpson's judge, as I recall. I'm sure I've done Lance Ito. Let's find out. Paste. Lance Ito. And away we go. Let's rock and a roll. Why I'm travelling. You images. Lance Ito. I'll tell you what though, she's got a really fat meathead, hasn't she? Is that his husband? What a neck. Look at that neck. Then look at this. That's like a toothpick and that's like a Scottish pine tree. Lance Ito. 5 head, close set eyes, no brow bone, small mouth, high set ears, and a rounded, soft jawline. It's a meathead rounded, but it's still an egghead, right? It's just meatier, that's all. But it's still longer than it is wider. Look where the cheeks stop here. Should be out here, poking out below your eyes, mate, like mine do. When you look at mine, there's mine, poking out past my eye. You can see the line of it here, look. There. There's my cheekbone. But Lance, you seem to be all skin. What's going on? We'll take that as your egghead if I ain't already done yet. Backfile. Lance Ito, not on the list. Right, Lance might not have any gates. Let's find out. No. It is OJ's judge, right? Look at OJ's 5 head. All these high-profile court cases are in on it. It's all fake. It's just bread. And look at the size of that one. I can tell who had free shredded wheat for breakfast this morning. I don't know who that is. Judy Clark, 2 first names. JC code, Jesus Christ code in the name. You want what do you want? You want a wee wee? Do you want a wee wee? Marlo, do you want a wee wee? No. Right. Oh, you do. You little wind up merchant. I'm going to make a cup of tea real quick. I'll be right back. Rub it up. Come on. Come on, man. Mo. Jesus. Wash away my troubles. Yep. meatball. Chicken. Go on then. That's all you're getting. Beat it, doggy. There's nothing else there for you. A little bit milky. Beat it, fathead. You've had your treats. Get lost. Right. Lance Ito. We was looking at Lance Ito. Lance Ito, Ghetto Son. What is that? Music? The Judge is a DJ. Shut up. The Judge is not a DJ. Sure, that's a different Lance Ito. Alley up. Alley up. Lay down. He's got deep set eyes, hasn't it? Tell me which one of them two's got deep set eyes. It's like shelling peas, Lance. He hasn't got a penis, so we'll call him Lance. It's a joke. It really is. They love their penis jokes. Why I'm travelling. He's got no gates. You're stiffing me, Lance Ito. Give me a gate. I dare you. Give us a stair file. I don't care. Just give me something, Lance. That is not Lance Ito, surely. Retired Judge Lance Ito. Oh, it could be. He's only a little girl, though, isn't he? Oh, he's bigger than him, though. Is that Lance? Oh, it is Lance. Gone to see the Taj Mahal. How many of you been to see the Taj Mahal? None, right? You're not allowed to go to India. You're not allowed to go anywhere. They want you to stay in your own little village, your own little town. Never go anywhere. Never meet new people, new cultures. Never be cultured. Just be a racist, bigoted dipshit. Excuse my language. Lance Ito Street. This is why Lance isn't on the list. I'll tell you what, though. Look at that Madrano hand sign. We'll take that picture. I'll tell you what, though. He's got Bruce Lee's skull of high waist. Look at this. Long leg and a short body. That's not how you look at men. If that was a man, these should be down here. And your arse cheek, this chicken drumstick right there. Look at the size of that curve. That is a female hip. Are you seeing them yet? Do you need a little bit longer? I don't know who it was. I think it was Barnum said, you can fool some of the people some of the time. You can fool most of the people most of the time. But you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. Oh, he's a kid. Okay, I'll let you off. You cannot fool all of the people. Dutch girls, you are beautiful. You cannot fool all of the people all the time, and that's exactly what happens in this world. Some people, well, most of the people believe it, but there's some of us that just don't. The moon landings. Oh, there's a gate. Oh, it's in line. It's nice. I can take it. There's another one. Gotcha. Female hip twist. Look how the pants are twisted. It's a woman. Short-ass woman and all. You can't fool everybody. And we are that chosen few. We're at the tip of the spear, boys and girls. Flat Earth, we're at the tip of the spear. I've heard it all before. Right, we're just around the corner from Flat Earth. We're just around the corner from it. Nonsense. They're the ones talking about it. They're the ones arguing about it. It's going nowhere. I'll tell you what isn't getting talked about. This subject. Because them, the powers that be, the elites, they know the minute you can do this, you can apply it not only to your famous celebrities, your judges, your politicians, your local town mayor, your school teachers. They know you're going to apply it to all of their so-called truth community. The flat earthers, the globe earthers, and David Weiss. It doesn't matter how you look at this, it's a 50-50. You've either got a female skull, which you can see here, look, close set eyes, flat forehead, high set ears, small dentures, sloping jawline, pointed chin. Only one skull can fit. It's a 50-50. Sean will tell you, it's either Sean or Gary. It's a 50-50. Sometimes, my friend Sean, sometimes my daughter, has learnt this a long time ago. Sean knew pretty quickly with the gates like I did. It took a while. And he learnt the skulls from me because I was the only one doing it. I started off with just a triangle. Then I added the skull. Then I combined the two and ended up with a picture. This skull is Roberta's skull. I do like it, Roberta. I just think all of the lines stop you from seeing the face. I do like what you've done with it, but I just think all the boxes and everything stop you from looking at the face. With like my picture, without all the lines, you can still see everything. Look, the eyes, there's no line running through it, nothing through the middle, no box at the bottom, so you can see more clearly how it fits. That's the only reason I've never really used that skull, Roberta. It's because it blocks out too much of the face for me. I like to be able to see all of the face and just have that one triangle in there to show you where the eyes should be. However, they're in damage control. They are in damage control. They can't stop the word of God. Oh, it's Ed's work. Oh, it's Ed's work. I thought that was Sean's. That looks like Sean's. Are you sure? That's Sean's work. Oh, the skull is Ed's work. Right, gotcha. Not yours. Okay. I was going to say, this is definitely Sean. It's got Sean and Gary on it with the hot dog. Corn-fed Fred. So once you can see these big giant 5 heads, Jaron's got one, Bob Newdell had one, David Weiss has got one, Dave Murphy's got one. Loads of them have got them. Some of them have still got their hair. Not all of them go bald. But the premise is the same. Close set eyes, small dentures and high set ears, giving you this much smaller triangle than what a male gets. The male face is big. The woman's face is smaller. Let's go back to me target. Lance Ito, I want your face and we're out of here, Lance. Look at those legs. Look at the size of those hips. That is a baby making factory right there. Look at the size of it. Oh, I like that one. We could take that one as well, actually. It's Abbey Road. Shame the camera's not in front of him. And that must be the husband, right? Much bigger face. No, where's the face shot that I chose? Was that it? That might have been it, actually. No, it was that one. That's one we chose. There you go. Supreme Judge Lance Ito. O.J. Simpson's judge is a woman. So what are the odds on the O.J. Simpson story being a real one? Because they're all actors. The terrible lie that they've pushed upon us, God isn't real, they need to be held accountable for it. May God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Next, Alejandro Fernandez. Let me have a look in the back file. I might have already done this one. It's that hat that's doing it. Do you know what? He looks like Barack Obama there, like a white Barack Obama. Let's have a look in the back file. Paste. And away she goes. Where's my cup of tea? All of you know, yeah, I've already done this person. All of you know, I don't need the skulls. You don't need the skulls. Once you've, look at those women's eyes. Once you can do the skull check without the skulls, your skull training is complete. You do not need those skulls because you can see those skulls when you look at people. And instantly I see a woman. Instantly. Close set eyes, 5 head, no cheekbones, high set ears, no jawbone, no square line. Look at the difference. Like, look how narrow this jawline is to a pointed chin. And then when you see a real man, dang it, there you go. Look how square, look how thick my chin is first. Big mouth, thick chin, square jawline. Look at, you can draw a line down my face here, look, and then bring it forward. It's a square jaw, look. Absolute square jawline. But not here. When you are trained to do this, it can take one marker and you'll know whether you're looking. It does look like John Harris. You're right, Kirsten. I can see John Harris in it. I really can. John Harris, 2 first names. I love John Harris as well, Kirsten. I did when I came into legal name fraud. But we've done this person. This person's already on the list. He looks like, I can't think who it is. He looks like it's an English actor, and I can't remember his name. But he's got darker hair, the English actor. But it looks like him. We've already done this one, folks. Whoever's asked for it, I don't know who asked for it. We've already done it next. Kristen Wiig, sorry. Let's have a look. See what the back file says first. Paste. Away it goes. We are looking at Kristen Wiig, American actress and comedian. Bridesmaids, Pam Royale, Wonder Woman, Ghostbusters, Despicable Me. I don't know any of them. Images. Hugh Jackman. Oh, it did look a little bit like Hugh Jackman. You're right. No, he's Australian. The one I'm thinking of is English. His name. I'm sure his name's Colin. No, I can't remember his name. He's been in quite a few films as well. He went from English television to Hollywood. He didn't become massive in Hollywood, but he's still big. That picture's catching my attention. I thought that was his nipples. It's not. It's just a fold in the fabric. Look at them square shoulders. Is that him on the beach? Oh, he's a tucker. Let's go back again. I like that as your 50-50. I've got a male skull, square jaw, big teeth, large mouth, deep set eyes with a brow bone running into the corner of the eye, no crow's feet look, and a sloping back, short, wide forehead. I see a dude. How about you? Oh, hang on. Let's check the back file. No, we don't have Kristen Wiig. Right, let's go after Kristen. So, he might be in the back file, Jen. Kristen Wiig. I've got 500 celebrities waiting to be done. I just can't get to them. I can't bring myself to sit in front of the computer for 16 hours a day and bring the list down. I just can't be bothered. I did it all for 3 years nearly. I did 3 years worth of it and got to 18,000 celebrities. I think I did enough. I don't need to do that kind of work. Excess. Look at that neck and chin. I don't really need to do that kind of excess number of memes now because I've covered most of the big ones, right? I've covered nearly every name, any celebrity name you could imagine, from Prince Harry to Will Ferris or whatever they call him, Will Ferrell. I've already covered them. I just can't bring myself to sit in front of the computer for 16 hours a day doing it. Like I said, I don't need to because I did 18,000 of them in 3 years. 6,000 a year, that equates that, right? think. It is what it is. I'm a single bloke on my own doing this all by myself with God's watchful eye watching over me. Is that one? Who's Kit? Which one's them? Kristen Wiig? I can't tell. It must be this one, surely, is it? The blonde. Yeah, it must be the blonde. I don't like the gate. That's a nice one though. There. So's that one. One. Knees together. There's two. Space between the feet. There's perfect. Jared, I love your work. Straight legs. Knees together. Space between the... Hello, wildlife and fisheries. The big feet right there. There's another one from you, Jared. I'll take that one as well. See how the foot just swings forward lot, and then this one's going to do exactly the same. They never cross over. The knees never hinge outwards. Kristen Wiig. You're done for, pal. You truly are. Let's take your pictures and we're out of here. Save image. Oh, I don't know if I got that one. Oh my gosh, look at what that caricaturist did. They extenuate the things they can see. So they gave him wide-ass male cheekbones, a short sloping forehead, wide eyes, big mouth and teeth, and a neck and shoulders straight out of American footballer. They are our friends. Caricaturists are our friends. I just need your face, don't I? And we're done. Save the image. Lovely. We're out of here. Kristen Wiig fails forensics. Next. Harriet Thorpe is an English actress. Thorpe trained at London School of Central Speech and Drama. Absolutely fabulous. Right. EastEnders star. Let's have a look at you. Somebody Knight, they call him in the show. I like that one. We'll take that as your 50-50. That's a blockhead. It's a huge mouth, same size as mine. Far apart eyes, deep set. I know there's a brow bone because I can see it there, right in the corner of your eye. And we've got a square jaw, flat chested. Look how flat this chest is. Is that him there as well? Male clavs. Yeah, we'll take that one there as your main figure. Let's go for your gates. Let's go gate shopping. Is he doing septic peg? Oh, look at this. Why is it always an apple? Oh, it's pantomime. It's Cinderella, is it? Or whatever. Sleeping Beauty. Who cares? I don't give a crap. It's all flip-flop bollocks. This is an EastEnders star, so... Pretty famous in England, I'd take it. Not to me, it's not. If you showed me that picture, I wouldn't know who that is. I wouldn't have been able to tell you it was a celebrity, that's for sure. I would have been able to decide that it had far apart eyes, wide cheekbones, big mouth and a square jaw and a flat chest. Leading me to the conclusion, forensically, that I'm looking at a dude in disguise. And oh my gosh, look at the teeth. Look at the size on this one here. He's a 3 or 4 shredded wheat kind of guy, isn't he? Look at the size of him. Oh, and there she is with Charlene. And they're all having a good old laugh. Making the woman laugh. There you go. Everything you need to see in that one picture. You don't get to stand next to the likes of Princess... or should I say Queen Charlene. King Charles, Queen Charlene. And not be in the club. How many pictures have you got stood next to Princess Charlene? Or any member of royalty for that matter? I know what the answer is. It's 0. When the answer is 0, it's bollocks, isn't it? Look at that 5-head. What a belter. Someone stick a prize-winning #1 rosette on that for me. Let's go after your gates. I'm not getting anything on this twat. Come on, anytime today. We're lagging. Yes, we are. Pictures are back. Let's go. I think we're going to have to go straight to gate shopping here because I'm not... Oh, we're out of pictures anyway. Walking. Yeah, it's not happening. You got no chance. I'm leaving. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing on this. Oh, there's one. Wait, go back there, but it's not good, is it? No, 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 no. No, is that a walking one? I don't think it is. No, standing. Standing. It's not happening. I'm out of picture. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a second shot. Seeing it's an English star, I'll go street, but it's not happening. Oh, maybe that one. No, it's still not happening. Wow, that looks like a typical English council estate right there, doesn't it? Yeah, we're done. Oh, no, there's one. There is one. Getty Seal. They're both dudes. I don't know. Is that Gabby Roslin? It looks like Gabby Roslin. That's the only gate for that dude. I'm not happy with it. Right, we're not doing it. There's only one gate, and I'm not happy with that gate. If it was a perfect match, I'd have it. Well, it is a perfect match, but just wrong angle. Next. Willem Engel, Dutch activist, founded controversial virus Waanzin, whatever that is. Warzide, I don't know. Images. Images. There we go. Oh, bollock. Come off. There we go. Is that Rachel? That's not, is it? It'll go on it. Good night, Ryan. No. Right. I see a 5-head. Oh, tell the world you're a Freemason without telling the rest of the world. I mean, the Getty image should give it away. That's a woman all day long. Hamster cheeks, eye set ears, rounded eye sockets, close set eyes with a vertical flat forehead. The only thing she's missing is a widow's peak. Dreadlocks. I nearly had one of them the other day. My hair's that long. What's he got down his pants there? What is that? He's just got one bollock. Hitler. He only had one ball. The other was in the Albert Hall. His mother. He's only got one testicle. What's going on there? Oh, is that an hernia? Did he give himself an hernia? I'm kidding. I'll take that vertical 5-head. I could show a movie on that. I'll take that as your 50-50. We're going gate shopping. Oh, who is that man beast right there? Look at those cheekbones. Is that his brother? They look very similar. He's got wider eyes. Let's go back again. Oh, caricaturists are our friends. Oh, it looks like Chris Sky. Why does that look like Chris Sky to me? Rounded eye sockets, caricaturist, crow's feet, buck teeth, small dental arch, sloping jawline, high set ears. Caricaturists tell the truth. Gotcha. Tell me that's you. Gotcha. Full mints. Game over. Willem Engel fails forensics. It's proven right there. She's doing ballet, look. Is that a flip-flop zigzag leg? It is, but I don't know if that's him. Is that him? Willem Engel leaves court. Yeah, broken leg. Legs diamond right there. Same with this one. Do. Flip-flop. I see a flip-flop. Look at the legs diamonds and then look at the two men. Straight legs, feet together. Straight legs, feet together. Not straight legs, not feet together. Not straight legs, not feet together. Real simple to see. We'll take that one as well. Medusa. Medusa. Or octagon. Is there 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. I'm thinking octagon. It's close. We'll stick with Medusa. We're done. Let's take the pictures. Willem Engel fails forensics. It's a woman in disguise. You're a woman in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Woman in disguise. Anytime today. There we go. That's the one I wanted. That's the full mint. And let's take your face, your 50-50. And we're done. Just like that. Yet another one joins the list. Next. Kristen Amparo. Kristen Amparo. Never heard of him. Images. I'm a man. Oh, don't take me there. I don't know where you're taking me. Stop it. Play music. That's a dude. 1,000 yards there. Look at them cheekbones. He looks like Alison Hammond a bit. Oh, and she's a Freemason. Don't forget the Freemasonry. What time is it? 10:30. How long have I been going? 2 hours? Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll call that a day. We're back tomorrow. Friday Night Live. Just remember, God loves you. Thinks you're amazing. Wants you to know that you and your entire family were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very much for watching, forensic students and school checkers from around the world. Goodbye.